So I'm here with Jamie Costello, journalism student at UWS. Who's going to tell us his opinion about the Scottish independence referendum. So Jamie, what did you vote in the 2014 Scottish independence referendum?
I voted yes.
Okay, and what was your reason for this decision?
Mainly just for so that Scotland could have the government that it wanted, because just now the matter who Scotland votes for, it will make a difference to the outcome of the election. So basically England sort of dominates
Okay.
the process.
Do you think another referendum would be beneficial to the people of Scotland?
Yeah, I do, especially since now because of Brexit, since Scotland voted to stay in, but we're now being taken out against their will. So I think the only way to keep Scotland in the EU would be another referendum.
Okay, so clearly that you voted for Scotland to stay in the EU then?
Yeah, I voted for Scotland to stay in the EU. I think it's like in the best interests to stay in the common market. And I think, Theresa May hasn't really given any sort of other option for Scotland, like to stay in the EU. She hasn't given much hope for us. So I think that Nicola Sturgeon's right to kind of start planning to put forward another referendum. A lot of people were really angry about it, but a lot of circumstances have changed since the last referendum in Scotland, so I think that gives reason for another referendum now.
Okay, so in the case of another referendum, you would be inclined to vote?
Yeah, probably inclined to vote yes again, yeah.
Okay.
Even more so since what's happened with Brexit, so yeah.
Okay, well thank you very much, Jamie.
The Scottish football landscape is dominated by Celtic and Rangers, with no other club having won the league in over 30 years. However, Scottish football is changing, and with Leicester City winning the league in England, the idea of a club outside the Old Firm doing the same is a burning question. We spoke to Lewis Grant, managing director of local team Ayr United, to get his views.
Apart from an occasional game when the team play well above themselves and get lucky, it's absolutely impossible to compete with the strength of the Old Firm, the financial strength of the Old Firm, because football nowadays is very much a numbers game.
Money shared amongst teams, or the lack of it rather, seems to be the thing holding smaller clubs back.
No, I don't think there will be any change to Rangers and Celtic always being the people to win. I think the money is distributed wrongly throughout, so the small clubs really don't get any chance of having the ability to buy players and the support teams that are required.
Lack of funds to buy skilled players is a thing picked up on by Leslie. Players are the most important part of any club, and without a good squad, a club's chances of success are slim. Celtic season ticket holder Stephen agrees.
I don't think it's possible for a smaller team to win the league in Scotland, especially the way Celtic's squad's expanding all the time, and we're going to sell Mr Dembele for multi-millions, so there will be more money to spend.
The chances of a club the size of Ayr even reaching the top flight remain slim, but as Leicester City showed down south, anything is possible. Research has shown that kids are getting only around half over 5 a day. 5 portions of fruit and veg daily is vital to a healthy childhood, and these figures show parents are failing in providing their children with a healthy diet. Students and staff at UWS Ayr shared their thoughts.
Well, it's probably more than I am eating of my 5 a day, to be honest. But I guess that's because I'm an irresponsible adult. But if children, obviously, their parents should be looking out for them and feeding them more, I guess. I guess it's not enough. There is a reason why they say you should eat 5 a day, and if they're not eating enough, then obviously that's a bad thing.
They should eat fruit and vegetables.
Fruit and veg is fairly cheap, so the pricing has little to do with the fact children are failing to eat healthier, but what is known is that they're not getting enough. UWS guest Betty agrees.
Kids eat 2.5 of 5 a day.
I think they should eat more than 2.5 a day. I don't think they get nearly enough fresh fruit and veg these days.
We found that all the public opinion is in support of kids eating healthier. This isn't changing the fact both children and adults are choosing crisps and chocolate over healthy eating and exercise. Jamie Costello reporting for UWS News.